as his car moves at snail's pace before the next stop, where he is expected to head the coordination of events. As has been the case, you can see the number of people who are escorting his vehicle in Bondo, where our team is tracking the senator and also all the other activities that will be happening in Bondo. We are also keeping an eye at the Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani, as planned earlier. The movement of the venue for the public viewing from the National Assembly to Kasarani, and we had witnessed the challenges posed by the number of people who surged, the sea of humanity who came to view a man who they have considered as the buffer between them and authoritarianism, and who are championed for their rights. Struggle for multipartyism, of course, and the pathway to Katiba 2010, which was born, and Raila's constant advocacy for the rule of law and good governance, which was what had underpinned his political career ever since he had ventured into the arena. The support seems to be as was with his brother. You can see the affection that has easily been worn by the Odingas politically. And here is the inside the compound where Oburu Oginga will be, as his vehicle makes it here. We are giving you the blow-by-blow account of the attention that this day, tomorrow, and on Sunday, before the former Prime Minister will be laid to rest, deserve here on Citizen Television. So let's listen in to what's happening there.
2, 1, 2. Screen, you continue to see the pictures from the Opoda farm. What has just transpired the past few minutes that you saw a bit of commotion was the arrival of Dr. Oburu Oginga, who is the brother of Raila Odinga. This is the very first time that a family member is stepping into the Opoda farm, the home, what you may call in Swahili, Boma la Raila Odinga, na hivi kwamba he is inside there to perform certain important steps in regards to communicating the death of Raila Odinga. And of course, after this, we should be seeing a lot of developments. But I'm not alone here. I am with my colleague Jay Bonyo, who has been here for the past few hours. Maybe you can help us understand exactly what we just witnessed and the significance of Dr. Oburu Oginga to come to the home of Raila Odinga.
Thank you, Sam. I think it is important for our viewers to understand that the arrival of Dr. Oburu Oginga here is very significant because it is now officially communicated to the people of Sakwa and Kwake that their son Raila Amolo Odinga is dead. And with that, the home is now officially again opened for mourners so that they can come in and grieve and mourn the loss of their son. So it was important for Dr. Oburu to come here because ideally it ought to have been Mama Ida Odinga who does the same. If the burial could have been happening for in about 2 weeks or so, then Mama Ida ought to have come so that she can officially open her home to mourners. But considering the time constraints, considering the logistics that are involved, then it was important for the eldest son of Jaramogi, who is Dr. Oburu Oginga, to come here so that he can do what Mama Ida ought to have done. Open his brother's home to mourners and officially communicate to the clan that we have a funeral, we have lost a son, and these are the next logical steps that we need to take as far as his interment is concerned. And that is why you see Dr. Oburu is holed up in there with a number of elders, Raila's peers, close family members who are here, so that he can communicate to them, especially now that he's also the co-chair of the National Funeral Planning Committee of Raila Amolo Odinga. So he's also going to brief them of what they have discussed at the National Funeral Planning Committee so that the home people can understand and be aware and digest what is going to happen in the next couple of days.
When you say home people, you mean watu wa nyumbani?
Yes, it is watu ya nyumbani because ideally it's the clan members of Kwake where Raila comes from.
Right, and maybe you can describe to us, because we had seen a number of wazees, elders outside the main door to the house. Perhaps you can help us understand who exactly is Dr. Oburu Oginga meeting now?
Yes, ideally he's meeting relatives, he's meeting Raila's peers. I've seen a couple of them, the likes of Olango Nyabola, Maurice Ola and all that. The people who grew up with Raila, the people who ordinarily when he comes home, he hangs around. So they are the team that is there because at his age, you don't really expect anybody older than Raila. So those are his peers, those are close relatives, and probably you'll find a few people from the church so that they are also able to understand because the burial ceremony will be conducted by the Diocese of Bondo, the Anglican Church. So they'll be able to understand what are the plans, what is expected of us, and what needs to be done over the next couple of days.
And yesterday, as you were speaking to the residents here, they were telling us that because we saw that the house remained closed the entire day. What is the significance of that? That a house would remain so closed up until the moment a relative arrives?